Becky.
So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to see. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray. Every single night there's
Where did they go? The people you rode in with?
I have no idea.
Then I sit down.
Oh my gosh.
They're my ride.
Oh my word. Well,
I don't even have the number.
that's hysterical. Well, if I have to, I'll drive you up there. But then the 1776 is going to have to help me with the gas. But I'd be happy to.
Trying to wrap the
Probably, yeah. What are their names? I love them.
Carla.
And Brian. Carla and Brian. I love them. And she comes on here all the time, but I don't know what her handle is. It might just be Carla. Yeah. Hey. It's Carla and Brian, y'all. Help me remember, please. I was asking everybody. Stormtrooper. Hi, darling.
We're trying to get a call from, there's been some problems.
Mm.
We're working on it.
Oh my gosh, I hope that works. Goodness gracious. Oh, exactly. Oh my gosh. That's sad. Aw. Actually, I heard through the grapevine that your buddy was visiting.
They can take time, but they can't take your mind or your soul.
Good.
They want
That's
you to
awesome.
hate, but it's never too
Because that was
late.
like, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Yeah. Tell me the reason again. It was really good reason. That they were able to
No, I won't say I'm on the way to Mike.
Well, it was caused to pain, yeah. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Oh wow.
Are you calling me for earlier?
Really, absolutely, every day. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's fantastic. Hey.
I told you I was coming tonight. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. So, what's with all the cops up and down all the roads?
So they had extra security when I first pulled up because I watched Ryan being brought back in. This was left for me in Sacramento by the woman Laura who was at the edge of the
Okay, I'm sorry,
exit.
y'all. I'm admiring her. Turn
Well,
around. Let me see
well,
the
yeah,
back.
but you got to see Mickey. She put hers on, and then I grabbed mine out of the
Oh,
car and
look
put
at
mine
there's
on.
Mickey's. Oh, wow.
Mickey's is really good. I like hers best.
Does yours have the stars on the back? Oh, it does. Oh, I love it. Okay, so
Isn't
back
that fun?
to what's going on.
So the police had, as soon as I pulled in, then two more came in. Josh went around the block and counted 8 because they were bringing Ryan Nichols back in from his trial date today.
Right.
So
That's what I was worried that
Yeah.
it was something that had.
so this is what we do: live streamers interviewing live streamers.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, news.
But Jenny hates to be on film, so I'm not doing too much of that.
No, that's all right. It's fine. I've gotten used to it.
I know.
After being on the mall, you
have to. If you're going to be hanging around here, you're going to be on film.
Yeah, this was, how many miles did we do together? Probably 20,000.
I don't know. I'm over 17,000 for the whole thing.
For the
on
whole
my car,
thing,
yeah.
I'm at 26,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Because you went back down to Florida.
Yeah.
I went the southern route back. Yeah, it's crazy. Just definitely, I need an oil change.
This lady and I have done a lot of miles.
That's true.
Convoying.
So they just had the extra security while Ryan was being
Okay,
brought back
right,
in
right.
from after the court date today. So, and then they were kind of wrapping it up today. So it'll probably be a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks before they find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it go? Does anybody?
So,
Well, how did it feel?
Randy would be better able to say that, but he did put it out there for everybody at the beginning of this. So if
Yeah.
you want to catch it, on my live stream later,
Right,
that's fine.
yeah,
But
I'll go back and look. Yeah.
but basically, he said that the public defender did a great job defending him, and that the judge was basically arguing why he wasn't guilty. Those are Ryan's.
Really?
Those are Randy's words. Randy's words here.
Okay.
And then.
Well, that's
He
positive.
felt, yeah, and then he felt, I'm trying to remember everything he said.
No, I appreciate it.
And then he felt that basically at least half of the charges are probably should be dropped, which what that would do to the other half of them, he doesn't
Right.
want. So,
Okay. Well,
So
I'm
it went
glad-
well. It
I
went well.
started on time to come here, but I've been
Oh.
doing U-turns for the last hour and a half. I don't know what was going on with my navigation.
yeah.
But it took me, well, wait a minute,
Yeah.
this isn't right, and then it took me all the way around. I ended up in Falls Church, downtown.
I ended up over. I was trying to get to the courthouse, and I know where the courthouse is.
Right.
And but I put district courthouse, U.S. District Courthouse. Well, guess what they call it? The same over in Alexandria, U.S. District Courthouse. So I ended up in Alexandria. I was like,
Right.
but it took me. Traffic was so bad. It took
Oh, I
me
had a-
3.5 hours
Yeah.
for what's usually 50 minutes from my place.
Wow, that
Yeah.
bad. Well, I wasn't that bad, but I would have been here at like around 7:15.
Yeah.
And what is it, 8 o'clock
It happens.
now?
You never
Yeah.
know around here. You just never know.
It's just, it was
And
horrible coming in.
Thank
And
God we have the GPS we have now, because back in the day,
Yeah.
I probably told you about it too, because I had a new friend from Sweden
Yeah.
and a friend from England, and they were here with the ARM chapter, and they came in and they the guys were working, and I was off that day, so I took them on the tour in DC, and so we're all on our motorcycles. And this crazy storm comes in like you wouldn't believe, and then we.
No, you haven't
But there's,
told me this
oh yeah, but there's still. Can we see the Pentagon? And it's like this tornadoes coming in almost like, and it's like, oh, so it was craziness. But then it got dark and it just started pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And the GPS, I've never been over H Street like that many times in my life. It took you in circles back in the day, because there's so much going on in DC.
Yeah.
That
It was messing it up.
it's better than it used to be. So I think it was more the storm than anything today. So
I don't know, but it took me a different route, and
Yeah.
so.
yeah, but
Let's just
truly,
say
that's
that
you just missed the
Brad-
opening up.
Well, we have a running joke with U-turns in my Indiana group, and
Right.
so Brad and Bob are going to have a heyday with me
Right.
on this one.
Oh right. Well, we have Wrong Way Wanda.
Well,
Who's the GPS
Bob's
lady?
nickname is U-turn Sally.
Oh no, they have U-turn Sally and we have Wrong Way Wanda. That's
Yeah,
hysterical.
And so I haven't been nicknamed yet, but I think after tonight I just may end up with
U-turn
one.
Sally.
Yeah, U-turn Sally too.
That's
so we got U-turn
hysterical.
Sally, and then we'll have U-turn Sally too.
Oh my gosh, we just
Yeah.
do the best we can, and we
Yeah.
wind up with all kinds of crazy handles.
But, I'm gonna get some text messages tonight.
It's all good. The main thing is we're safe. Fort Victoria's been abandoned. Here we go.
Sometimes it's like that.
So how you doing?
So let me know when you're ready.
We're ready. You're on live stream, and our crowd are listening.
Oh wow, thank you I just want to say thank you so much,
Really
Mickey
singing.
and Randy, and I mean Mickey. We cannot thank you enough. You're really amazing and special. This whole month has been amazing. I want to give a special thank you to the Gateway Pundit as well, and Jim Hoft and the Gateway Pundit readers who have helped us raise nearly $2 million directly into our own Give, Send, Go accounts with no middleman, and it has been very, very indispensable for our legal funds. There's several people that are afraid to share on big platforms like that, their Give, Send, Goes. One of them is in trial this month. His name is Kyle Fitzsimons, And his Give, Send, Go for the live streamers and for everybody out there, please get this out. He's a family man. He really needs your assistance. It is givesendgo.com/J6familyrelief. Okay, that's givesendgo.com/J6familyrelief. That's Kyle Fitzsimons. And he just had his trial this week, and we're hoping the best. I think he'll be hearing about that next week. First up, we have Peter Stager. He's a carpenter from Arkansas, father of two, family man, father of two. And I told you the other day there was about a dozen of us that witnessed the Roseanne Boylan situation where she was well, she was, yes, right in front of us. And Peter Stager is one of us, one of the men as well that witnessed this, and they're trying to give him many years in prison as well. And he has no criminal record. But here's Peter Stager. Hello.
Hey,
Hi, Peter.
I'm not doing bad at all. Thank God that for another day, and my kids are healthy, and my wife is doing well, so I can't really complain a great deal.
Yeah, you got a lot of love and support out here.
Well, thank you. I know that we definitely, again, in here that I've interacted with, definitely appreciate it. You guys give us a lot of hope and give us a lot of motivations with your letters and stuff, so thank you for that.
They like the letters.
And
I understand that. I was trying to correct it
it's
today.
Mickey's there, right?
I'm right here.
Corrected.
Hey, I want to thank you too. Nice to, finally at least get to, your voice and everything. A lot of, there's probably not a day that goes by where I don't think of Ashley. I know I never met her, but I feel like she's family. I find it very sad that we haven't come to resolution in her unfortunate murder at the hands of, her own government that she loves so much. I want to, thank you for your resolve and everything you do, and we'll continue to fight every day until we no longer can breathe air for resolution. Although we can never bring her back, we can sure never let her memory at least be forgotten. So we thank you for that.
And we'll make her blood count for something. We'll make your suffering count for something. And like I said to you guys before, I believe you're going to be our future leaders. So I'm counting on you guys being prepared for stuff in there, and I believe that in my heart. So know that Ashley is with you, and this would absolutely be a cause for her. If she was alive, she'd be out here with us, I'm sure of that. So we'd have been out here sooner. But I just want you guys to know that we appreciate you sticking up for us, and I think that the Capitol Police are about to. I mean, I with all the discovery and stuff coming out about their behavior that day, I don't know how they cannot be investigated. So I'm holding on to hope for that, and I pray for that every day.
Amen.
Yes, absolutely. I want to say, like for this, also for everyone, we pray for our brothers in blue. I don't think that you'll find a better group or a bigger group of, individuals that back them. But this code of silence they have when their brothers in uniform do bad, it's important, and it's time that they step forward, because they do a disservice, to the oath they swear. But I just wish they were stronger, and they would at least be willing to acknowledge wrong when it's done, so we can move on and heal as a nation. This continuous silence is costing a lot of good people everything. And that's all I pray for. I pray that they have the resolve, the fortitude to say, to do the right thing. That's one of the reasons why they're being the public servants they are. They're supposed to be held to a higher standard and quality. But that's, it's important that they stay honest on that. We need for them to speak up. Right. Because there was a lot of stuff that happened that's being hidden, concealed. Well, they bear down on us. I understand that two gentlemen took plea deals today. The individuals, I believe their names are Justin Jersey Jack Whitman. And I want everyone to pray for them that they have the resolve to have that they took the deal and everything. But what I don't want them to do is I want them to be strong and to not feel pressured into just going along with lies and just tell the actual truth to what happened that day, not to drag anybody through the mud, but they need prayers. They were put in a really bad situation, and they felt that they had to. A lot of women here witnessed a bunch of very ugly things, but this is costing them everything. But a lot of them are willing. A lot of us are willing to. Fortunately, we just want the truth to be known, so we're willing to sacrifice in everything. We're willing to sacrifice our family lives just for the truth to be known to the public. And that's all we can do on our side. But if you'll continue to pray for them, they need prayers. And then again, continue sending us letters. We need the motivation. The human rights, sleep deprivation, the sensory deprivation, the loss of hope that continues to be thrown at us from the Gulag there in these conditions. We should be at home at minimum with our families. And it takes its toll. But those letters help tremendously. So please keep that up to us, for us. But then again, the prayers. This is what we are. This is a spiritual battle for America's very soul.
Absolutely, brother.
Well, I think about you and pray for you every day, all of you guys. I think about you and pray for you every day in my heart, all the time.
Thank you, guys.
And we have a lot of people out here committed to getting that truth out, telling it every day, everywhere we go. And it's getting out more and more every day. So.
Thank you, Peter.
Yes, and I apologize if I haven't, any of the organizations that didn't help us, for our legal fees on the gifts and goes, and the commissary, and the phone cards, and we thank everybody for that. This financial strain on a lot of men it's bankrupted. I'm going to say almost everybody involved. We can't tell you how much we appreciate that. Literally, that's what I call the American spirit. We're the most giving nation as far as people to reach in our own pockets to help strangers that we've never met. We could never repay you for that. We thank you immensely.
I can testify to that.
Absolutely, brother.
Amen.
All right.
Doug.
Questions or anything?
God bless you.
Anybody have any questions?
Tell him that if he was helping Rosanna today, he helped me.
We have Timmy Tatum here in the crowd, and one of the things he wanted to let you know that if in any way, shape, or form you were helping Roseanne Boylan, you were helping him as well. He was right there beside him. Benjamin Phillips as well.
Beautiful.
Yes, I was going to ask
Philip Anderson.
Philip Anderson.
Yes.
Everyone. Yes, I apologize that my biggest regret, and one of my biggest regrets for that day, because there's always regret, but looking back, is I could never have helped enough people. I tried as much as I could to help as many as I could, and sometimes it wasn't successful because the pile of bodies stacked was so immense. The horrors, I promise, this is not good. It doesn't leave us. We wish it would stop. It'll be with us forever. But Philip Anderson, Roseanne Boylan, the plethora of individuals that were unconscious that day and next to death. A lot of us did as much as we could, and we would do it again. We hope that most people would put down their phones and help, your brothers and sisters in need. And for that, I thank God for it.
And I think everything you just said is a testament to the American.